All right. Today, what I'm doing is fairly simple. I know 1,000 of you have already done it, but I like to do it. Now, first thing, it's cold outside when I'm recording this video, so I'm not sure. It's really more of a soup day, but what I'm going to make is apple turnovers. Apple turnovers, I don't fry them, I bake them. Okay, really a simple thing the way I fix these things up. It's not hard. I do this. I use canned biscuits. I use these Grand's flaky canned biscuits, and I use the caramel apple filling. Use a little sugar, a little brown sugar, a little cinnamon. It's not complicated, but boy, man, they're good. They go over like gangbusters. Everybody likes them. I think just about everybody likes them anyway. I'm going to show you that, and we'll go through it. I'll give you a pretty good shot of it and let you see what you think about it. I think it's pretty good. Easy to fix. I got the oven preheating right now at about 350 because I like to do them a little bit easy. But I'll show you how that goes. It's pretty good, man. I think you'll like it. All right, what I'm going to do, first thing I'm going to do, okay? Go ahead and open this right here up, okay? I'm going to go ahead and hit this pan with a little bit of Pam for purposes to keep it from sticking. And I turn them over generally about after they've went a while. I just let them brown. Okay, as they brown, I do it that way. I'll put me some flour on this. First thing I'll do, let me go ahead and put a little flour on this first. Okay. I need a towel. Don't have a towel, it'll be a mess. Put me a little flour. Now, Janice is not here today. My wife is not home. That's one reason I get to do this, okay? Now what I ordered this off the Amazon, this rubber flour mat, okay? I make homemade biscuits too. I'm gonna do that in just a day or so. I'm gonna make some homemade biscuits. I'm pretty good on my biscuits. Probably not as good as Jody White, I'd say, but I'll tell you what, I make a pretty good homemade biscuit. I will not quit until I could make them good. These canned biscuits are pretty tough. How come I have such a trouble? I had trouble with the Worcestershire yesterday. Having trouble with the canned biscuits today. It says start here. I wasn't in the right place. Okay. All right. Going to pop them suckers open. I'm going to stack them so they're visually pretty along the edge. So that looks good. All right. So let's just stack them back this way. Let them come forward. That looks better, doesn't it? Yeah, that's prettier. This way, this way, this way, this way. Okay, this way. All right, now, here's the deal. It's not fancy, but I'm going to tell you something. Cooking don't have to always be fancy. I got a little rolling pin, okay? And I hit these things a lick, okay? Hit them a lick. I could just about do them completely by hand. Let me get these biscuits. It's awful pretty, but it's right in the way. Now, when I do them, I'm going to try to do them. This thing has a little size chart on it. Okay. Homemade apple turnovers has a little size chart. All right. Me being an award-winning chef, I know a lot of y'all don't know that. I try to remind you as often as possible for my chili recipe. Okay, all right. That's about into the first circle. Ooh, I told her I would clean all this up. I tried to warn her I was going to do this today. Okay, now. All I do at this point, now once I do them, Then we'll take them all and put them back in the sugar, okay? Back in the light brown sugar. I'll take this Lucky Leaf, okay? Bring them out. I get it right sort of in the middle. Not too many apples because it won't take too many apples. These are not great big biscuits, okay? You don't want them overcrowded anyway. It's sort of a nuisance. All right. Take them over. Give them a little mash. I'll take the fork to them. Let's just follow all the way through with one of these suckers. Okay. I got my, here is brown sugar. Okay. And I put a little bit of white sugar in it too. Why? I'm not sure why. But I put a little bit in it. Whoops. All right. A little bit of brown sugar in there. Try to mash it up a little bit. Now, sometimes in the past I haven't put any, but I just thought today, excuse me, I'm going to put that like that. Okay. All right, let me see. Hold on. All right, now I've done got those things sort of mashed out. I'm going to put them in here. It don't really stick to them much, does it? What if I did something on them? I don't really like that well. I thought maybe the brown sugar might adhere to the biscuit a little bit. Let me just test one, okay? We're all here together. We're all family. Let's give it a little shot of the magic Pam. See if that gives it something to stick to. A little bit better. People won't know it. You don't have to tell them either. And don't tell nobody I did that. Little Pam on it. Okay. A little brown sugar on it. Once I put them on here, okay, see, I get them out there a little bit. Then I take a little bit of cinnamon. I feel my type 2 diabetes going up as we speak. I hit them with a little bit of cinnamon. That's the gist of it, okay? Now, I'm going to drop the rest of these out. I'll show them to you just as soon as I get them all back on the pan. Okay. I think about a lot of things as I go along, and I know that's dangerous, but I don't know, man. You should enjoy cooking a little bit. Cooking, and I don't even know if they got you in the shot or not, okay? Because I'm going to have to go backwards and forwards today. The cooking is a sign of affection, they say in the Hawaiian culture. Now, I'm not Hawaiian. I'm a bunch of stuff. German, Scottish, and Irish. Okay? So I'm a mixed up wild man. But anyway, that's what it's supposed to be. Okay? You can always fast forward on up to the end when you see these things done. But that pan worked out really good, but I squirted them in there because I know better than squirt them. That's my dog hollering. I apologize. She just hollers, okay? If I'm not paying any attention to her, she has to holler, all right? Please forgive her. She's not trained very well, and she hollers. I'm very sorry. I'm trying to do professional cooking shows. Not overly professional, but okay. Everybody knows it's all right. Now, what we decided is to hit them with a little bit of Pam. Gives us something to adhere to. Okay, flip them over. Hit them a little bit of Pam. I like to have some butter. Man, I bet that one little cube of butter on each one would be cool, wouldn't it? Okay. But anyway, cooking's supposed to be fun. And as I shared, I never cooked until the pandemic. until the world got COVID. Now I had restaurants. My wife and I, family, we had 8 restaurants, but they were hamburgers and hot dogs. And we done a few different things, but we enjoyed that. Worked for McDonald's a long time also. Janice was with them over 10 years. I was with them 7 or 8 years for sure. I was with them a long time, so I made a lot of hamburgers and hot dogs in my life. So that's a lot of fun. Not fairly creative, but it was a lot of fun. And it was really good to me. Helped me feed my kids. Helped me do that. And helped me with a lot of stuff. It was a blessing. McDonald's was. They were good to me. I don't want to overload those things with apples because it makes them go everywhere. So I don't like to overload them. I like to give them a little mash. These are apple. You can't really call them all homemade apple turnovers because I hope Bobby don't find out I'm doing this. What I'm doing in here, take them out, give them a little shot of Pam, give the brown sugar, stuff something to adhere or two. I'll put a little cinnamon on them all when I'm done. Okay, a little shot of Pam, a little bit of brown sugar. This is not on the Weight Watchers list. Okay. I know Janice keeps sending me stuff on the Weight Watchers list. Okay. This is not on it. Don't you start hollering, dog. I swear to goodness. She don't like me filming in here. This is her room. The living room is her room. So she's yelling in the background. That's her dog. We hear you. We hear you. We hear you. Yes. We understand. I'm going to go shut the door on her in a minute. She's in the other room. Thinking that she's okay. All right. There's no way my people will eat all these apples. I called a buddy of mine, Steve Wingo, to see if he was in town. If he's in town, I'm going to take him by some apple pies if I can get it done. Okay, in time. He said he's in town till 3:30. Might have time. Maybe. Okay. I shut the door on her so she'd be quiet. Whew. She only weighs 3 pounds, but she takes up a lot of room in our life. I don't know if you have a dog like that. 3 pounds. She's got a memory foam bed in every room. Every room, memory foam bed, memory foam. What's the deal with that? Memory foam bed, every room. Okay, got a few more. That one was a little wide. Didn't care much about that one. Okay, I'll probably skip a lot of this in the editing, but but kids might want it if I'm dead. You can't tell. Probably not. Anyway, I like cooking, and I got time to do it right now. I like to do it. There's a lot of other things I should be doing. Janice gave me a little bit of a list today, stuff to do. And I said, how about I take a day for myself? I mean, I take me sort of a day off and do what I want to do. And she said, well, honey, go ahead and do that if you want to. She didn't know I was going to have flour out while I was doing what I wanted to do. And I've got to get this done before she gets home, or I will be in trouble. She'll get me. Okay? She's pretty tough. Again, not homemade apples. Apple filling right out the can. Apple pie filling. I looked at the blueberry, but I just don't know anybody in the family that likes blueberry. Okay? Don't know anybody. And I'm not sure if I like it. I'll tell you something I'm not sure if I like anymore, really. I'm just not sure if I like barbecue. You know, I ordered a lot of times because it just sounds good. But I don't know. Maybe. And I know what somebody say, well, you haven't tried our barbecue. Well, maybe I haven't. But I hope these don't break open. You see how I'm doing that? The reason I'm using that pan is to give it something for the... I used a little brown sugar on these. I usually don't, okay? I never had before, to tell you the truth. First time. So, I'm doing it. It's really simple. I believe Buddy could do this. That dog. She's mad because I'm in her room. Sometimes you might have a biscuit or two left over. Sometimes you might have an apple or two left over. It's just hard to say. Sometimes it happens. Whatever it is, you just have to learn to deal with it, man. Okay? The reason I don't spray the Pam on this little pad is because it will cause my flour to stick. Okay? Give them a little shot of Pam, a little bit of that on them. Give them something to adhere to. I'm going to try some other stuff. I got some other stuff in mind. I might try next time. Okay? May work out pretty good on the amount of Pam and biscuits and everything. This is a 8-pack of biscuits. That's a pretty good bit. I'm going to try to work it where I go live on some of this stuff. Go live and while I'm cooking it, I have to do it in 2 formats. I can do that. I'm pretty versed in this. This is long. Feel free to fast forward to the end. I know it's long. I believe my apples and stuff are going to work out just right for the amount of biscuits that I have. Okay. Just about on time, man. Okay. Over. I give it a little mash. Fork 'em. Fork and pies. Okay. I seen that in the video I watched that time on YouTube about this. Okay. In here, squirt. Little bit of brown sugar. Brown sugar. Little bit of brown sugar. Brown sugar. Okay. Now, I actually have one more. Okay. One more biscuit. I have just enough to do it. Okay. So I'm going to, man, this is going to be something to clean up. Janice will kill me. She would say if she was here, she would say, I'll get it, honey. Don't worry about it. Because she knows I'm not the best at it. But being the considerate husband I am, I'll clean my mess up when I'm done. Okay. I'll tell you sometime how I got started cooking, how I got inspired to cook. I may have shared this before. There was a guy on the internet, Steve, W-A something, W-A, anyway, real nice guy up in Canada. And I watched him cook one time. He camped out different places all the time. And he cooked when he did. He just done just had his stuff in a little old pack, and he would, man, I got one big apple right there. If I could get that big apple in there, ooh-wee, that's going to be a lot, man. That's too much. That's liable to ruin it all. I'll put half of it in there. Anyway, Steve would cook while he was camping. And he would just cook, man. He'd cook over a little Coleman single-eyed burner or something. And he'd just pull his stuff out of his backpack, his potatoes and his meat and his stuff like that. And he would just go to cooking. And I thought, phew, isn't that cool? I think I'll do that. I think I'll give it a try. And I asked for permission. And then I did it. I'm going to try to squeeze this one in. I'll show you what we're looking at. All right. They're all trayed up, pretty nice. Last thing I do is hit everybody with a little bit of cinnamon sugar. Now, these are not Weight Watcher friendly at all. And I can't eat much. I could have one. But there's other people out there that are not in the position I'm in that can't eat more than that. There they look. Now I'm going to drop them in there about 350. Give them some time to brown up good. I don't even know if I'll turn them over, because when you turn them over, you'll tear them up if you're not careful. You know what I like to do? I'm going to put just a little bit of butter. Just a little bit. Just a little tiny bit on each one. A little bit of butter. Never done this before. Never put butter on them. May really mess them up altogether. We'll see. That piece there wasn't very big. I'll give it a little bit more on this one. All right, there they are. oven at 350. All right, I'm gonna hit these in the oven, 350. How long? I don't know. Tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna set my timer just for curiosity, okay? I'm gonna set my timer on 40 minutes just so they shouldn't have to be in there 40 minutes, but I'm gonna set it on 40 minutes just in case. We'll see how it turns out. 40 minutes, got it set. I got it on 350. Not gonna cook them real hard because all we're doing is biscuits really in the end. Show them to you when I'm done. Take a quick look. I don't want to mess them up. Looking good. Very, very good. I hate it when the foil hangs on that side like that. They look good. Get in there. All right. 20 minutes at 350. Okay. Seems to be pretty good. This foil is trying to trick me, but it's not going to get by with it. Okay. Now, turn that off. I love this Instapot toaster. All right, these look pretty good. Some of them have opened up just a little bit. Can't expect perfection. Woo! Hot, 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 hot. All the time. A little bit, not bad. Pretty good. I don't know, I'm not completely happy, but I'm pretty happy. Okay. Pretty happy. Not overly happy, but I'm pretty happy. They look good. Okay, now, biggest thing I got to do is resist touching this pan because it's extremely hot. What I done, I went ahead and tore some foil off, 8 pieces of aluminum foil, because I'm going to put them in this aluminum foil. And I'm going to wrap them up. Okay? The reason why is I'm going to keep them, I'm going to let them continue to cook, but I want to deliver a few of them, okay, to some friends. See if I can wrap that a little more fancy than what I did that one. Well, it looks better. Time I get all the way down the line, I have it figured out. I'm going to take them to some people because no way I can eat all these pies. And my family won't eat all these pies. Tonight for supper, I'm having barbecued chicken legs that are marinated already. Barbecued chicken legs. Oops, I licked my finger. Try not to do that. I'll have to eat that one myself. Barbecue chicken legs, broccoli. I'm gonna probably won't record it. I might just go in what kind of mood. I'm gonna do some. Biggest thing is not to touch this pan. I'm gonna air fry some potatoes, barbecue chicken legs, and try it that way. I don't know if it matters. Broccoli. Janice wants some broccoli. And can't touch this pan or you will be in trouble. Broccoli, the brown sugar has sort of caramelized around it. It's a pretty cool look. I'll take one over to Chris, just one. I'll take a couple to Steve Wingo. See if I can catch him. Take them to him. I don't think he has type 2 diabetes. I hope not when I take him these apple pies. Anyway, if you have a recipe send it to me if it's not complicated. I'm thinking about trying something. I upload to Facebook and to YouTube and several other places, but thinking about uploading to YouTube and sharing the link and seeing how that does. See if I can just upload to YouTube, because a lot of people got YouTube. About everybody's got YouTube. And if you don't have it and you want a video, all you gotta do is let me know. But anyway, thank you for watching. Cooking with John Dash, the award-winning chef. I keep my ribbon extremely close at all times in case someone doubts me. Think I'm not an award-winning chef. It says it on there. Got it wrote right on there. Award-winning chef. But anyway, thank you for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it. Just cooking something simple. Anybody can do. You can do it. You probably have done it 1,000 times. Thank you for watching Cooking with John. And be sure to tune in and watch some of our interviews on Just From the Shed. Adios.